Welcome to the Commander Crew, a Magic the Gathering Commander YouTube channel where we ask the question, who's your commander?
We want to thank you for watching our videos. You can help support us by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell notification icon.
You can also go to thecommandercrew.com to check out our t-shirts, masks, pet hoodies, and other Commander Crew goodies.
If you want to buy any of the cards seen in this video, be sure to click our TCG Player affiliate link in the show notes below.
Lastly, you can help us out by heading to our official Patreon page and becoming a direct supporter of the channel. Now let's get to the video. Oh no. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Commander Crew. My name's Corey.
It's Chris.
What's up? It's Eddie.
And we're back with the final Precon from Strixhaven. It's been a hot minute since you've seen one of these, but we're finishing up. We're closing it strong with probably one of the better ones of the Precons this year. But it's green-blue, so of course it's the best one. So we're talking, of course, about Quandrix and Niv Twin Casters. It's a legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard for 2 blue-green, and it's a 2/2 with Ward 2. And Ward 2 just means that it costs an extra 2 mana to target it. And then if one or more tokens will be created under your control, create twice as many of those tokens instead. I completely fucked up the wording on that. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. That's what it says. So it's doubling season on a creature.
In your command.
I wish it was full doubling season.
Yeah.
No.
This deck has I do because this deck has a lot of counter interaction. I've been playing this deck a lot. It has a lot of counter interaction, and the fact that you can't do anything with them seems very pointless. That's my one complaint about this deck. Everything else is amazing.
I mean,
for me, I took all the when I'm doing my upgrade on this deck, I'm taking all the fractal stuff because I think it has something to do with the actual main commanding.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, Eddie, you even said that you thought this was a doubling season creature, and then they were like, no, too hard, too much. Give it something else.
Yeah, they just removed the second line of text and then added Ward.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
So it's really.
Although I was gonna say I will say that the Ward is super relevant.
It is, because everyone forgets about it. It's like, okay,
this spell gets countered.
I'll target this, and you're like, oh, you will? You pay the extra 2? You're like, oh shit, I tapped out.
Well, then your spell is countered.
Oh no.
Do that.
So good.
It's very good. It's a very good creature, very good commander. But we all knew that. Again, blue-green. Here we are.
Blue green.
Okay, so we're moving on. We're not gonna dilly-dally too much in this one. Esix Fractal Bloom is the next one. That one's on Chris.
All right. Esix Fractal Bloom, 4 green blue for a 4/4 fractal flying. The first time you create one or more tokens during each of your turns, you may instead choose a creature other than Esix Fractal Bloom and create that many tokens that are copies of that creature.
So the first time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's Mystic Reflection on a commander.
Yeah.
Like what?
The first time I played this deck, I actually used Esix as the commander, and I will say Esix is extremely dangerous. This is a creature that when you guys are playing, you have to keep an eye out for, because if you see this at the battlefield, something fucking insane is gonna happen.
Yeah. It's dirty.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a very good ability. Very good card. Very good creature.
Like, think of it with Avenger of Zendikar. I know that's like prime of the prime, but like it's fucking
dude.
dope.
Even think of it with what's that blue card that draws you to?
That comes in. Oh, all right. I thought you were gonna say the one that comes in the deck. You didn't say Mole Drifter?
Mole Drifter, yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, if you can make a token of Mole Drifter.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hello. Anyway.
What the hell was that?
I think that was Humphrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. But yeah, like with Avenger of Zendikar, if you have 7 lands on the battlefield, you are making 7 Avenger of Zendikars. 6 of them are no, actually, yeah, you're making fucking 7 times 7 fucking plants. You're making 49 plants and 7 Avenger of Zendikar. It's stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah. And you play all land.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It's crazy. Find a way to give your creatures haste. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
All right. Deekah, Fractal Theorist is up next.
Deekah, Fractal Theorist, costs 4 and a blue for a legendary 3/3 human wizard with Magecraft, which reads: whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 0/0 green and black fractal creature token, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is that spell's mana value. You can also pay 3 and a blue to give target creature token unblockable.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. A lot of these single color like other commanders aren't surprisingly great.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm actually really happy in that I'm reading this again now, because in another game that we were playing, I did play this card and I did say that I did try to make a deal to be able to give somebody else's creature unblockable. I'm realizing now that it says creature token, and I wouldn't have been able to hold true to that deal.
Token.
Yeah,
Like-
that's actually so much worse.
Womp womp. I mean, in a token deck.
Yeah. No, for your own, but I mean, when you're playing politics, like making
Oh, yeah.
deals,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah, totally. Totally. All right, up next we have. I love this one. Ruxa, Patient
Do you?
Professor. It's just weird.
too.
It's just
It
a
is weird.
weird one. 2 green for a legendary creature, Bear Druid. There it is. It's a 4/4, and then whenever Ruxa, Patient Professor enters the battlefield or attacks, return target creature card with no abilities from your graveyard to your hand. Creatures you control with no abilities get +1/+1. You may have creatures you control with no abilities assign their combat damage as though they weren't blocked.
Why?
That's so weird.
Why?
Like,
It's just I think that's that weird design space that we've been talking about in some of these other ones, that they're just messing around with stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I like the idea that it opens up another theme, because this is the no abilities theme, or maybe just a bear deck. But it's not a fun one. It's not exciting to me to play a deck where nothing happens.
I mean, that's the point. There's no
that's the point.
yeah.
That's boring.
Lazy student wins.
Yeah.
Play this somehow with like white, and then what's that humble or whatever. There's like it's like a enchantment that gives everything no abilities, or like it gets rid of everything.
I actually do know what you're talking
It's-
about.
Humility.
What?
Humility.
Humility,
Yeah, humble.
yeah.
Yeah, humility. Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not, yeah.
I
I'm with
guess.
it. I think it's
I
neat,
think it's fun.
It's different, you know.
Yeah, it's different. Curiosity
I mean,
Crafter is up next.
Alright. Curiosity Crafter 3 blue for a 3/3 bird wizard. Flying, you have no max hand size. Whenever a creature token you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Good support card. Again, it's only the token, but it does give the option of no maximum hand size, so it's got some value-ish to it. It's not a bad creature. It's not phenomenal, but it's not bad.
Throw it in a Layla, throw it in the Locust God, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I didn't think about Locust God.
Oh, this is bonkers.
It was a great
Locust
support
God.
card for Locust God.
I gotta make some edits today, guys.
Actually, you know what? It might fit in Xyrus too. I might
Yeah.
consider putting it in Xyrus.
Yeah, Xyrus would be a good place.
I mean, my creatures aren't unblockable. That's the only issue, and they don't have flying. But you know,
I mean, you make so many of them though, like you're guaranteed to hit with a few
yeah, I would
at
hope
least.
so.
Do something, yeah.
All right,
Next one.
Spawning Kraken. I think this is a good one.
Spawning Kraken costs 5 and a blue for a 6/6 Kraken, which reads: whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent you control deals combat damage to a player, create a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token. So, if it had like Trample or something, then I would say it was really good. But the fact that you can't, it's going to be very difficult to make it trigger off of itself. That I mean, I don't even know why it's a rare. It should have been on uncommon, but
Like,
whatever.
so it can be very good. I wish like this. He himself was the like legendary for like a Kraken deck. Like we could have an actual like
Oh, that'd be cool. A Sea Monsters deck.
yeah, like just straight
That'd
sea
be cool.
monsters deck where like when you make one sea monster, you start making more and more and more and more. Like
Yeah.
I also it's kind of unfortunate. It's combat damage because you got to figure in the ocean. Like, I don't know. Cool, but
don't know where
Chris,
you were
could
going
you
with
please
that.
finish whatever that thought was gonna be? Because I feel like it was gonna be good, and then you abandoned
like
it.
you're not going into combat with like I don't know.
Did you try to
You
equate
never
it to
seen
like?
Aquaman?
Yeah, did you try to equate it to some water, like aquatic theme?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a long day for Chris, guys.
Apparently.
Wrong day.
All right, next card.
All right, Guardian Augmenter. This is me. This is me, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Guardian Augmenter, 2 and a green for a 2/2 with Flash. It's a troll wizard. Commander creatures you control get +2/+2. Commanders you control have hexproof. Okay.
I like this. It actually it doesn't fit very well in this deck because what's his name?
Ward.
Adrix already has Ward.
Yeah, and that's
but
already a
outside of
pretty
that-
big deterrent.
Yeah, outside of that, this is a pretty good card. I will say that we have a lot of cards that give all of your creatures hexproof or all of your creatures indestructible and so on and so forth. So I don't know how viable it is to only do that to your commanders, but I do like it, and I would consider putting it in some of the decks that I have that red green, kind of like maybe Yarrick or something.
Yeah, I think if you're relying on some sort of green Voltron strategy, where your commander's the one doing a ton of damage, then this would be good.
So I don't think it just has to be Voltron. I think if it's, it's just a very valuable commander, which is why I was saying Yarrick specifically, because Yarrick gets removed as soon as it hits the battlefield, and if I could respond to somebody's removal spell with this, then it kind of negates their effect. So I mean, 3 minutes, it's low enough that this is probably pretty good.
Yeah, love it. All right, Commander's Insight.
All right, Commander's Insight. X blue. Target player draws 6 cards plus an additional card for each time they've cast a commander from the command zone this game. It's another way to dump all your mana into something that draws a bunch of cards. They have the Gadwick. They have the Blue Sun Zenith. Like, there's just another outlet to dump all your mana into, you know?
Yeah. This, I mean...
There's
I don't...
other options that are way more viable.
I don't love it.
I kind of disagree.
Oh my god.
I actually think this is better. Listen, when it comes to Blue Sun Zenith, unless you're building around being able to draw through your entire library, when you shuffle it in, you're likely not going to get it back. So that the whole shuffling it back into your library is typically doesn't really matter. I think I'm okay with the idea that, hey, if I draw this really late game and I had a cheap enough commander and I was able to cast him twice, then 3 mana gets me 2 cards.
Okay.
I think that's okay. So at its worst case, if you cast your commander twice, you made a divination, and if you have any extra mana to throw into it, you can draw damn near as many cards as you have mana for at instant speed. I think this is pretty fucking decent.
I mean, you could technically do that with Blue Sun Zenith also.
Not at instant speed though. It's a sorcery.
What's the one up there? Oh, I'm thinking of Pull from Tomorrow.
It's instant speed.
Blue Sun Zenith? Yeah. I thought it was.
It is.
All right. Well, either way, maybe I'm thinking of Gadwick. I don't know, but but either way, Blue Sun Zenith, like I said, shuffling it back into its owner's library, it probably isn't gonna matter. Like, it's unlikely that you're gonna draw back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Blue Sun Zenith. I thought Blue Sun Zenith was 2 blue X. Okay.
No, 3.
It's 3 blue X.
Pull from Tomorrow is 2 blue, and then you discard a card.
Okay.
That's why I think this is actually pretty good, because instead of shuffling it back into your library, it goes into your graveyard, and you're getting extra cards just for having cast your commander.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I don't know. We'll see it in play.
It could. Yeah. I feel like you need to have a commander that's. You wouldn't put this in anything with blue.
Yeah,
why not?
I mean, what's your cheapest blue commander?
Baby Jace.
Do you play Baby Jace?
Me personally? No.
Yeah. But what's your personally? What's your cheapest blue commander?
Cheapest blue? I don't know. I'd have to look, dude. Maybe. Oh, I do know actually.
Yarrick's 4.
Malcolm and Breaches.
So Malcolm's what, 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could see this being good in Malcolm and Breaches.
No. Well, yeah, they're partners.
Yeah.
So if I cast each of them, that's it. That's twice.
Yeah. I can see this being good in that deck.
No, it says a command. No, yeah, that should work. So if I cast both of those, that's 2, and I get to bare minimum add 2 to whatever I dump into X.
Yeah. That deck I can see it being good in.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it being good in anything partners running blue.
Yep.
For that reason alone, and then I don't know. I think I like it better than Blue Sun Zenith, in most cases.
Yeah.
Personally.
Maybe this would go good in like Vial Smasher Thrasios too.
Maybe. Oh hell yeah! Because a big fucking draw spell?
There's a big
you
draw
running Blue
spell,
Suns
and I
units or
definitely
anything
cast those guys quite a bit
Yeah.
because they get removed a lot.
Especially Thrasios.
Yeah.
And speaking of, I have a Thrasios deck.
Do you?
Yeah. I never play it anymore because it was my CDH one, but I do.
All right. We lost Chris. Chris is gone.
That's all right.
Let's have a moment of silence for Chris.
It was my read next anyway. You can just.
Oh, there
throw,
he's back anyway.
right back.
Perplexing Test is up next.
Perplexing.
My brother's
it's
card died. I have to go fix it in like a half hour.
all right. Perplexing Test costs 3 blue for an instant that reads: choose one, return all creature tokens to their owner's hands, or return all non-creature tokens to their owner's hands. This card is insane in the right deck. If you're playing a token strategy, if you're playing a token deck and you're running blue, play this card.
Yep.
That simple. Next one.
Yeah.
Great. Moving on. Good deck. Replication Technique. 4 and a blue for a sorcery with Demonstrate. When you cast a spell, you may copy it. If you do, choose an opponent. They also copy it. Players may choose new targets for the copies. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control.
Yes, please.
Yep. 5 mana for like 2 token, 2 copies. I'll do it.
Yeah, you're gonna choose somebody who has either shit on the board or nothing on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is target permanent, so that they could have some.
They can get a
They
land.
can get a land.
Yeah.
Ramp them
Give somebody
somewhat.
give somebody a free land so that you can get, I don't know, fucking 2 Avenger of Zendikars or 2 of those
Always going
packs
back to that Avengers Zendikar.
Yeah, it's the best fucking card in the format.
All right. Theoretical Duplication's up next.
Theoretical Duplication. 2 and a blue for an instant. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control this turn, create a token that's a copy of that creature.
That is stupid. Holy shit.
That's very good.
I did not run into that in when I played this deck yet, but that is fucking good.
That's a good card.
Yeah. Wow.
For 3 mana.
For 3 mana.
Whenever a
somebody
non-token
plays an Avenger
creature,
of Zendikar on there.
whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control this turn, create a token that's a copy of that creature. That's nuts.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Oh my god, like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Could you imagine blowing somebody out that is using a Vidalcan Ori and responding to themselves with creatures?
Yeah.
Or a fucking Alurin? Oh my
Yeah.
god. And
Woo.
you just make all copies of all of them.
Everything. That's so good.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best
It's
cards
not-
so far.
It's also not
I
to
think
say
so,
like
too.
whenever a non-token, just the next one, it's like
Yep.
every single one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if someone's much legit with like the learn, like dude, you can stop a combo potentially with this.
Yeah, that's really good.
You get all of it. All right, Fractal Harness is up next.
This is one me.
No, it's Chris.
I just read the last one.
Did you? I thought I did.
Then it is.
You had to say about it.
Fractal Harness costs X2 and a green for an artifact equipment, which reads: whenever Fractal Harness enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 green and blue Fractal creature token, put X/1/1 counters on it, and attach Fractal Harness to it. Whenever equipped creature attacks, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it, and the equip cost is 2.
Yeah. So weird counters.
Like, there are cheaper ways of doing it.
Yeah.
I can't think of any on the spot, but there are definitely
Ugh.
cheaper ways of doing it.
So cool.
Next.
Just double the. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
When it attacks, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do what's his name? What's that merfolk that just you pay 3 mana and tap them and you double the counters on everything? Bullwrath.
yeah.
Paradox Zone. 4 and a green for an enchantment that says it enters the battlefield with a growth counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, double the number of growth counters on Paradox Zone, then create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of growth counters on Paradox Zone.
Okay, so at your end step, you play this for 5 mana. At your first end step, you make a 2/2. And then the following turn at the end step, you make a 4/4. It takes you a whole extra turn to get there. I mean, yeah, sure.
So
Somebody's gonna
There's
remove
the-
this really fucking quickly, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like there's the red white one where it's you put a muster counter on, you put 2 musters and 3 musters. You create a 1/1, then 2 1/1s, and 3
Yeah,
1/1s.
but that card's better than this.
Correct. Don't get me wrong, but like so like that, I think they're trying to get that route with the whole like fractal thing.
Yeah.
So
I can see it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I could see it. All right, Sequence Engine.
Sequence Engine is 2 and a green for an artifact. X tap an exile to a creature card with mana value X from a graveyard. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X counters on it and activate only as a sorcery.
Nope,
Yeah,
the last line fucked it up.
Yeah, let's say the last line is what just.
Anything that says only do this as a sorcery is going to make it terrible.
Well, it's not just that. So you're paying the mana cost of it. So let's say it only had tap and exile target creature with whatever the exile target creature from a graveyard. Is it playable? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's just as good as a. In fact, that might be a little bit better at getting rid of things from the graveyard as a what the fuck is it? The green black elf. Nobody.
Can't think of it off the top of my head.
Exiles. It's 1 mana. Exiles a card from a graveyard if it's a.
I know.
Oh, Deathrite Shaman.
Deathrite Shaman. So, I mean, getting rid of a creature at instant speed from somebody's graveyard, that would be fucking terrific. Look at Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman does an excellent job of it, and you pay a little bit of mana into it. But having to pay the exact mana cost of that creature,
Yeah.
like imagine you're trying to get rid of a fucking 3 mana creature. Well, how is this worth it? That's trash.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, if you don't pay for it, I think it'd be a lot better.
Exactly.
All right, Oversimplify.
Oversimplify. 3 green blue for a sorcery that reads: exile all creatures. Each player creates a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token and puts a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the total power of creatures they controlled that were exiled this way. No, that's fucking horrible. You're exiling creatures because somebody has a better board state than you. Like, you're not gonna exile it when you have the best board.
Yeah.
To make.
This is a panic button at best.
Yeah. Well, but it's the worst panic button there is.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what the fuck? That's bad. Oh well, next.
yeah.
Like,
All
even if you had fucking Adrix and Eve on the battlefield, this is shit. Because then you're exiling Adrix and Eve.
Yeah, you just gotta replay it. All right, Geometric Nexus, 2 mana artifact. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, put a number of charge counters on Geometric Nexus equal to that spell's mana value. Then you pay 6 and tap it. Remove all charge counters from Geometric Nexus. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of charge counters removed this way.
So normally I would have said that this card is shit, but I saw it play. And holy fuck, if this gets left alone,
Yeah.
if this is left unchecked, it is serious.
You get punched in the face with 27/27s.
Yeah. This gets serious.
And then with Audrix and Neve out, or whatever the name is, like Adrix and Nev.
Yeah.
Even if you're making a 10/10 with those two out, you're making 20 power on the board. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I think this is really good. This is very in a style of deck like
In the
this.
right deck.
This is really good. Good stuff. That's it. That's all of it.
That's all of them.
We blasted through this one because obviously we think this is probably one of the best ones of the set of them. I think this one and Lorehold are the 2 ones that hold the best.
The 2 ones are Inklings.
The what? Oh,
You said the 2 ones.
Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, we hope you like these guys. Hopefully they helped you pick out the precons you're going to play with. Well, really quick, overall power score, or overall score rather, not power level, excuse me. Overall score of this one. What do you got? What are you giving it?
For value that it comes with, I'm gonna give it like a 7.
Yeah.
For
Playability,
playability.
it's actually played really well for me. I'm gonna give it a 6 or a 7 too.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd be on the same boat.
Yeah. From what I've seen so far, I'd give it a 7.
Yeah.
I
My
think-
only complaints again are the
the
+1/+1
deck.
counters. There's too much of that shit in this deck.
Yeah. I could definitely see that they started this off as like a +1/+1 counter and token theme, and then at the last minute they were like, "This is too powerful. We gotta change
Yeah.
something."
Could you imagine doubling season as a commander?
Yeah, this deck would be
That's
worth.
stupid.
You out of the box. Everyone would buy in this deck
Yeah.
immediately.
Gavin Verhey, if you ever for some reason watch this video and you make it to 25 minutes in and you hear this part, please comment and let us know, was this originally a doubling season on a creature? We would love to know.
With blue.
We would love to know.
With blue.
And we're just saying, we're not mad if it was, okay? We're not mad.
No, we're mad that it isn't anymore.
We would be disappointed.
Yes. You are disappointed.
Ward is cool though.
Ward is super cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Did you like this one? Leave a comment down below. Have you already played it? The decks have been out now for a couple days, so you know you may have already gotten your hands on it. And if you have, what's your favorite piece of this deck so far? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. So yeah, make sure you go and check out our Linktree link down in the description below. Make sure to head over to the commandercrew.com to check out all the things we have to offer. Our latest videos are up there. You get access to... Oh, actually, hold on. I'll leave right here. You get access to our latest video. You get access to our YouTube, Teespring, which is our merchandise. You get access to our Patreon, which is the best way to support us here at the Commander Crew. Also, all of our affiliate links, Amazon, TCG Player, Inked Gaming, and then if you want to connect with us, you can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. The Discord server's pretty bustling. There's looking for game servers, people just kind of hanging out. If you're a fellow content creator, there's a space for you in there to share your videos. So make sure you click on that.
Don't charge.
We also don't charge to play games.
Don't.
So, you know, there is that. But anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, who's your commander? Peace.
Take care. Shots.